Welcome to the Codelife Podcast with me, Cole Beech, and my great mate Nathan Blackaby.
Hello, mate. We're in.
Hello, mate. We're in. This is the new thing. So this is just a little intro podcast to let you guys know what we're going to be doing in a month, and I suspect years ahead.
Yeah, this is experimental as well, it has to say, isn't it, mate? A little bit.
A little bit experimental. So we did do some podcasts a long time ago, but we've been doing this radio show on Premier Radio called Shed Talk for a number of years. Yeah. But we really felt, didn't we, that we wanted to do something a lot more in depth, a bit gritty, really drill into some stuff. Yeah. Which is really what this is going to be about, and basing a lot of it around the code. Yeah. I guess, do you want to explain what the code is to guys listening?
Code came about, was it 2008, mate? I think it was a while.
I started to conceive it around 2007, but obviously it was a bit on the back foot and keeping it quiet.
Yeah. But, so first publication's 2011. Yeah. But we've kind of framed a lot of what CVM's about around the code. So this is like a bit of a shout out, wasn't it, to guys? You were rallying guys together to say, look, it's time for a new kind of man. It's time for a bloke who is authentically following Christ, but he's also seeing the fruit of that in his own life. He's living it out in a practical way. But there is throughout this message of I will unashamedly make my faith known, and this kind of evangelist heart that we want to see born, don't we, across the UK.
It. And I was basically, what happened was, we're going to unpack these in the longer podcast, but I was in the shower and properly praying to Jesus, like, how do we trigger a mass movement of guys? Yeah. And I had this phrase, the code, come into my head, and 4 bullet points. So I got out of the shower, dried off, wrote it down, stuck some clothes on, and wrote it down on my pad. And the first one was, Jesus is my master and commander. And the last one was, I'll not quit. And I showed the boys in the office, and they looked at me and said, have you just watched that Russell Crowe film? I'm like, what? And they went, master and commander. I was like, oh yeah. And basically what I'd done is I'd got a concept, but I'd just ripped off the Russell Crowe film. So I went away for a long time, actually, and together a whole bunch of other people started to pray it through. And then we ended up with 12 Christ-centered, scripture-centered honor codes, which we're going to unpack in the first podcast. But Jesus is my captain, brother, rescuer, and friend. I owe everything to him. I'll do anything for him. I will unashamedly make him known through my actions and words. I'll not cheat in anything personal or professional. I'll look away from the gutter, but be prepared to pull people out of it. I'll keep my body fit and free from any addictions. I'll put the welfare of those closest to me before my own welfare. I'll treat all men and women as brothers and sisters. I'll lead as he would lead. I'll honour my leaders, provided this also honours Jesus. And I'll follow him in company with my sisters and brothers. I'll use my strength to protect the weak and stand against the abuse of power. I'll protect the world that God has made. And then finally, if I fail, I won't give up. Because he never fails. He never fails. I mean, he never gives up on me. Yeah. Which is absolutely critical point. Like, Christ always finishes what he starts, you know. So that was the 12-point honor code. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. And that has been sort of the backbone of CVM for a lot of years. Yeah. And we're kind of getting this together, the code X11. If you're joining us on YouTube on the videos, we're going to live stream this stuff. We're going to just get it out in as many formats as we can, because in the years to come, we want to see this be a massive movement, don't we?
Yeah, and there is a movement being birthed. I mean, your mate's in Brazil. It's amazing what's happening there.
And that was a funny thing. So I translated the code, only the 12 codes. Obviously, you own the copyright.
Because you do speak Brazilian Portuguese.
A little. Pouco.
There we go.
Pouco. So I translated the 12 and got a friend, a Brazilian, to check it. And she checked it and corrected it. And then sent it out to Everton and the guys in Brazil. And we produced like this little pamphlet. And he gave them out immediately. He's just an evangelist at heart. And then he saw that he started to rally guys around it and say, can we live this out? Like, not as a substitute for the Bible in any way, but as like a kind of pulling together and saying, look,
blokes need a hook, don't they?
Yeah, I think
help
so.
them.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because our heart is, isn't it? We're not trying to replace anything from the Bible or following Jesus. We're saying we're unashamed, don't we?
That's it.
And this is who we are.
Out and out Christ followers. We're not on the back foot. We don't apologise for Jesus.
No.
I mean, he's the ultimate transformative power in the universe, so why would we apologise for it?
Yeah,
we've got to help the blokes get on the front foot of me.
That's it, mate. That's it. And we saw it in Brazil, the guys, and we're hoping to go out, aren't we, next year?
Yeah.
But they're doing amazing stuff.
Right.
And they've got the gospel at their heart. They've got evangelism because they're going after the lost, the broken.
Yeah.
Because that's who they were. And they want to reach men in Brazil. So it's amazing.
Yeah. And we think this could go crazy all over the world, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And it's any man, isn't it? It don't
any
matter
man,
who you
anywhere.
are.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing. Codelife Podcast. And obviously we're going to be talking about things like fear, faith, fitness. I mean, like it's everything. Like the whole of life we're going to be talking about. And we're going to be conversing about stuff. Some things we're going to be really drilling in deep.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure there'll be lots of banter. We'll get some guests in as well.
Yeah, we'll try.
But it's hopefully something you can listen to in a car as well when you're ambling along or get up in the morning or, you know, whatever.
And they might vary in length, mightn't they?
Yeah.
Sometimes might be an hour long or each week want to get one out a week just to fuel you. And we want feedback. We want to hear back from you. So you can reach Carl. What's your Twitter handle?
Codelife Beech.
Codelife Beech. And mine's...
I think it is. No, it's not. It's Mr. Beechy.
Mr. Beechy.
Mr. Beechy to you.
Mr. Beechy.
I'm Codelife Beech on Instagram. But it's Mr. Beechy,
and mine's just Nathan Blackaby. But yeah, you can follow us on Twitter. You could access this live video as well. We're going to start putting these out live, but now we're going to put them out on YouTube. So if you don't listen to podcasts and actually you love YouTube, then hello, welcome.
And we'll probably set up a Codelife Podcast Twitter feed, I imagine.
Oh, we're going to have it all.
We're going to do it all.
It's early days, but we're getting there. Look at this.
Yeah, look at this. A proper studio and everything. Who would have thought it?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be back shortly with a proper in-depth podcast on Code 1.